do you know? Tell y'all what I know. It's early in California. It's about 3:50 in the morning here. But I run on Central Time. So it's about 5:50 my time. But got to go into the Los Angeles area, so I like to get in there a little early. Try to get in there before traffic starts getting stupid, and at least get to my first stop before having to fight too much traffic. Over here in Coachella this morning. This has a tendency to be my stopping point when I'm coming in on I-10. If I come in on I-40 or...
Turn right, then turn right onto Dillon Road.
She's talking to me. When I come in on I-40 or whatever, a lot of times I have a tendency to stay the night in Barstow. And then I'll drive in the morning. I remember how to get out of this parking lot. Now we can go around this way. So I got 2 stops in Los Angeles area this morning. I got one in Orange, and then my second is in Compton. That Eagle truck wash there. I got the truck wash there yesterday when I got here. It didn't have very many good reviews about it, and I'm not really going to give a good review on it either.
Turn right onto Dillon Road.
There's 2 different guys, one washing each side, and you can tell the guy on the driver's side was really putting in some work. The guy on the left side kind of seemed like he didn't want to be there. So needless to say, you can see the difference from one side of my truck to the other. But my truck was nasty, and it still looks better than what it did. So that's what
Stay in the middle lane.
I don't have no show truck, it's just a work truck, so I don't get too overly excited whenever they don't do the greatest
Use the
job.
left lane to merge onto I-10 West.
I also don't pay for all the extra little frills and stuff. I don't do the tire shine and the rain, you know, I don't do all that other stuff. Like I said, it's a work truck. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna work out of it. But
Turn left.
we're gonna get up here on I-10 here. I'm gonna try to get my GPS to be quiet here. Gonna run I-10. I think it's California 91. If I remember correctly. Anyway, I just hadn't done a video in a while, and I figure I'd let y'all come along with me today. We got, like I said, 2 stops in the Los Angeles area. It's a little dark right now because we're out a little earlier than normal. Well, not earlier than normal for me, but I guess you'd say earlier than normal for people in this area. So hopefully we can get all the way to Orange without hitting any traffic. From Orange to Compton, that's the inevitable. Like, it's just, there's no way around it. But if we can keep from sitting in traffic too much today, or all day long, I guess you could say. That's the ultimate goal here anyway. So I'm gonna get on down the highway, and I'll catch back up with y'all in a little bit. That's what I looked at satellite and I was trying to figure out if I was going to have to back in. Is y'all's dock on the far end down there?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to back in and then blindside into it?
Right.
Okay, okay. Are you ready for me to go on in? You ready for me to come on in?
Yeah, you come on in.
Okay, I didn't know if you had delivery trucks that needed to get out of the way or anything.
Go ahead.
All right. Could have timed that much better. It's like you knew I was coming or something. So I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but that guy was opening the gate just as soon as I pulled up, so that was pretty good timing. But I wanted to give y'all a little look around. I get asked sometimes if I have to get into tight spots and stuff like that, and like how is Landstar's customer base? Well, sometimes we deal with some smaller customers, so they have, you know, smaller lots. But as y'all saw, I backed in from there, and then I came in and I had to blindside into this little bitty dock over here, which is clearly given some people some problems in the past. You can tell that corner of that wall's been banged up, and this little piece of concrete over here has been hit a few times. But fortunate thing though is there's actually plenty of room out here for this one. So what y'all didn't see is I got out and looked about 12 times and pulled forward a couple of times. You know, I didn't one-shot it, but I did get it in there without hitting anything. So that's what we're going for. You know, it don't matter how many times you got to pull up and get out and look and all that, but as long as you get it in there without tearing something up. So, but anyway, we're getting unloaded right now, and we got one more stop in Compton, and I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. All right, we are done delivering in Orange, California. Now we are headed to Compton. So GPS shows 24 miles, 47 minutes. So hopefully it don't take too much longer than that. Get this one delivered, get it in the books so we can get paid, and then on to the next one. Is delivered. Now I'm empty, fixing to head to my next one. But I figured if y'all hung around this long, I might actually give you some numbers on this load. So, and a little backstory, y'all. I don't think I've even said where I picked this load up. I kind of started recording about halfway in. I picked this load up in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It only weighed like 8,000 and some change. Had a stop in Phoenix, had one in Orange, and had one in Compton. And total line haul on that load was $4,350. Fuel surcharge $854.70, and then stop off pay was $125. So not a bad load. It's kind of hard to find really good loads anymore. You know, the market's still, I mean, everybody knows the story. It's been going on for well over a year now. Market's just not really in a great place. But it's still doable though. Kind of give you so I started this week out on a Thursday. I went home for Halloween, started the week out on Thursday. This is Tuesday now. This is the end of the week for me. With the deadhead, to the house before I went home, and then with the deadhead to go pick up my first load. I I ended up at 2,546 total miles for the week, and the rate per mile on this week was $1.97 per mile, and that was for all miles driven. Now, I did do a little short hop before this load here, but revenue to the truck was $1.97 per mile on 2,546 miles. I averaged 8.8 miles to the gallon for this week, so not a terrible week, especially coming off a home time, especially with all the deadhead from my last stop to the house, and then from the house to my first stop. There was actually quite a few miles in there. Actually, I want to say it was like 200 miles to the house, and then about 200 miles to pick up my first load, because I couldn't find anything near the house that I wanted to haul. But anyway, into this load, I'll quit rambling. I'll try to get back in the routine here. I put my last video out, and then I kind of came down with what felt like a sinus infection, so I didn't really feel like doing videos. My throat was sore, it hurt to talk. So maybe now, since I'm feeling better, we'll get back into a groove here again. So, but anyway, appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay safe. Keep shiny side up, rubber side down. Catch y'all on the next one.